If you've ever thought, I've done everything right, so why do I feel stuck? This video is for you, because mid-career isn't where most people expect to struggle, but it's exactly where the rules change, and if you don't adjust, you don't just plateau, you get left behind. And what I'm about to share, most people don't realize until it's too late. Hi, I'm LaVon James, career coach, and I help mid-career professionals break through career plateaus so they can lead, get promoted, and stay relevant in a changing world. Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 clear signs that it might be time to work with a career coach. Not because something is wrong with you, but because you've reached a level where strategy matters more than effort. And the real reason you feel stuck isn't what you think. Let's get into it. Sign number 1, you feel stuck, but you can't explain why. Let's start with the one almost nobody can explain, but everyone feels. You're not failing, you're performing, you're showing up, you're doing the work. But something feels off. There's no excitement, no momentum, no clear next step. Here's the part that catches people off guard. You can't fix what you can't define. And that's why this feeling lingers longer than it should. Because often the problem isn't your effort, it's your positioning. A coach helps you diagnose what's really happening so you can move forward with clarity instead of confusion. Sign number 2, you're doing great work, but not getting recognized. Now this next one, this one frustrates people the most. You're doing everything right, delivering results, meeting expectations, holding things together, but opportunities, they're going to someone else. This is where effort stops being enough. At mid-career, doing good work is expected, but it doesn't get you promoted. Visibility does, positioning does, perception does, and this is the shift nobody prepares you for. Because at this level, results alone don't speak for you. A coach helps you close that gap so your work actually translates into opportunity. If you're nodding your head right now, stay with me. This next part matters even more. But real quick, if this is hitting home for you, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Because everything I share here is about helping you move smarter in your career, especially at this stage. All right, let's keep going. Sign number 3, you're thinking about a career pivot but don't want to start over. Now let's talk about the crossroads moment. You know you want something different. But the idea of starting from scratch, that's a hard no. This is where people freeze, so you stay where you are. Not because it's right, but because it feels safer. But here's what most people don't realize. You don't have to start over. A mid-career coach helps you pivot without starting over. By identifying your transferable value and repositioning your experience so it makes sense in a new direction. Sign number 4, you're being passed over for leadership roles. Now this one is subtle, but powerful. You're qualified, you've put in the time, you've delivered results, but when opportunities come up, you're not the one being tapped. This is where perception becomes everything. And this is the gap no one tells you about. Because leadership isn't just about what you do, it's how you're seen. A coach helps you shift how you show up so you're not just seen as someone who executes, but someone who leads. And this last one, this is the one quietly driving all of it. Sign number 5, you're unsure how to stay relevant, especially with AI. Uncertainty. The market is changing. AI is changing how work gets done. Roles are evolving in real time. This is the underlying tension most people won't say out loud. And the question becomes, where do I fit in all of this? Because everything is changing and fast. And if you don't adjust here, everything else gets harder. A coach helps you cut through the noise and focus on what actually matters so you can stay competitive, not reactive. So let's take a step back for a second. If you saw yourself in even one of these signs, don't ignore it. So, to recap, 1, feeling stuck without a reason. 2, lack of recognition. 3, facing a pivot. 4, being passed over for leadership. And 5, uncertainty with AI. Because mid-career isn't where you push harder, it's where you start moving smarter. And here's the truth most people don't want to face. Waiting doesn't fix this, it just makes it harder later. If you're ready to get clarity on where you stand and what your next move should be, take the Career Breakthrough Quiz. To discover your personalized roadmap to your next level, the link is in the description. And if this resonated with you, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.